This is a story about my biggest W and my biggest L that I've ever taken in my life ever. And this story takes back to the year of 2016. I was in my final year of high school doing matric and I failed math badly. I failed it badly in grade 11. Yeah. So my principal was like, no. You need to go and do maths late because clearly it looks like you suck with maths. And to be honest, when it comes to numbers, I'm really not that good at all. I mean, you can just come up to me and say, Ray, if you do not know what's 1 plus 1, then I'm gonna kill you. Then they'll be like, what's 1 plus 1? I'll be like, 3? Dead. So then I made the transition from pure maths to maths late. So it turns out that I was like a week late, so I had to catch up with some work. So it turns out that I didn't know anyone in class, so that kind of sucked. But my boy Caleb was in class and I was like, hey yo bro, please pass me your book so I may catch up with some work. Then my bro's like, alright cool, no problem, we homies. Then when I opened the guy's book, it turns out that his handwriting is not that good. I mean, the guy's handwriting is like a doctor's prescription, so I was like, So he told me I do not appreciate his art. So then no one was in class, only 4 of us. This included my boy Caleb, myself, some other girl, and the girl in which I took the biggest W and L, who's gonna revolve around the story. And for the sake of this video, let's call this girl that girl. Yes, that girl. So that girl overheard us and she came to us. She was like, you know what, borrow my book over the weekend so that you may catch up with the work. I don't mind. In that moment, I didn't think much of it. Then I was like, alright, cool, no problem. Fast forward, it was the weekend. I watched a lot of anime, wrote some work, caught up with the work. Then on Monday, I was like, hey, look, thank you very much. I met up with her in class. I thanked her. That's it. Fast forward to the following Friday, it was PE. And looking at it, I'm noodles, you know, noodle gang. And I really don't like anything to do with physical activities. I mean, running, jumping, that's not my style. Sleeping is a very good sport. If I were to become a president, I would basically place sleeping as a sport, and I think I'll be the winner. I'll be like king of sleeping because I love to sleep. So my teacher, my PE teacher, LO, she said, you know what, you guys have to run for marks, in which makes no sense, but hey, in order for you to pass the class, you have to, you know, engage yourself with these physical activities. And as I told you, noodle gang, I'm skinny, so aerodynamics, right? The wind just takes me to the finishing line. So I won, yay. So that girl was also there and she saw me run. She's like, hey, I like the way you run, you're very fast. And turns out that she won too. So we started conversating. Long story short, some little voice in the back of my head was like, bro, just take your numbers. Then, can I please have your numbers? Can I please have your numbers? Then she gave me her numbers, then we started speaking. Fast forward 2 weeks, while we were speaking, then she was like, hey, I'm having extra classes every Sunday from now on for accounting because I suck at accounting too. So since you live close by, why don't we meet up every Sunday? I was like, interesting. So cool, every Sunday we started meeting up and I was really happy. I mean, I had to make excuses just to get out of the house every Sunday. I remember one time my mom was like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to the park. What? Feed pigeons? She's like, but the park is 30 minutes away. I love pigeons, okay? I love pigeons. So I had to meet up with her every Sunday and it was actually cool and we grew quite close. Then came this one Sunday again, universal alignment. Then we were speaking, cracking jokes and so forth. Then came the time where I had to kneel down on my knee. Then came the breaking point ever. I asked her out and guess what she said. But before I tell you, I was sweating, I was scared, and mind you, she was 2 years older than me, or she is 2 years older than me. So I was sweating because this was this one girl many guys have failed to get at school. So who am I, the skinny noodle gang nigga, coming through to this beautiful girl trying to ask her out? But you know what guys, this video is getting too long, so watch it for the part 2. Just leave a like and subscribe and tell me what you guys think of this video.